Hi guys! Here's a great recipe to use up your overripe bananas. I've got 4, but we need just 2 for this recipe. Soft chocolate banana cake. Very easy and quick. All the ingredients are listed below the video in the description section. We'll need all-purpose flour, salt, baking powder and baking soda, sugar, unsweetened cocoa powder. For the wet ingredients, large eggs, vegetable oil, vanilla extract, boiling hot water or coffee, and of course the bananas. Mash the 2 bananas with a fork or a potato masher. You should have about 1 cup of mashed bananas. Heat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. Put the flour and salt in a bowl. I like to sift the baking powder and baking soda to avoid any lumps. Add the cocoa powder. Mix that really well. You can just sift all of these ingredients together for a lump-free mixture. Especially if your cocoa powder is not that fresh and has lumps, make sure to sift it. Add the sugar and mix that in well. In another bowl, whisk the eggs. Add the oil and combine. Next, the mashed bananas, vanilla extract, whisk until smooth. Make a well in the center of the dry ingredients and pour in the wet ingredients. Stir until smooth. Now add boiling water or coffee little by little until smooth. Coffee will give the cake a deeper flavor, but water is fine too. I'm just using water today. Here is our beautiful, shiny batter. Use a 9 by 13 pan lined with parchment paper or just butter the pan. You know I always save my butter wrappers. It's easy to grease a pan this way. No mess at all. Butter the bottom and the sides. Pour the batter in. It is supposed to be thin. Don't worry, this results in a very moist cake. Tap the pan a few times on the counter to get rid of any air bubbles. Bake in the heated oven for approximately 35 minutes. Definitely check at 30 minutes if your oven runs hot. The cake is done when a toothpick inserted into the middle comes out clean or with very few crumbs. Cool the cake completely on a wire rack. Of course, the cake is tasty on its own. You don't even need frosting, but I will show you how to make a quick frosting, since most people like frosting on their cake. Put softened butter in a mixer bowl. If you forgot to leave the butter out, cut it into a few pieces and microwave it for a few seconds until soft. Use a hand mixer or a stand mixer to make the frosting. Cream the butter for a minute. Add the cocoa powder. I'm just going to sift it to avoid any lumps. Beat that for a minute. Start low and move to medium speed to avoid being covered in cocoa powder. Add a little bit of milk. Vanilla extract. Then powdered sugar, little bit at a time. Keep adding more milk as needed. Beat this for a few minutes until fluffy. I don't use too much powdered sugar because I want to taste the cocoa in the frosting, not just the sugar. You can of course add more or less sugar depending on your taste. This is such a quick and delicious chocolate frosting. Now the cake is completely cool. Spread the frosting all over. See how creamy and easy it is to spread. I'll cut you a piece. Extremely soft and chocolatey. You'll get a hint of banana, but it's not overwhelming. Mashing the bananas by hand, you might get tiny little bits of banana, which I don't mind, but if you want an extremely smooth banana mixture, use a food processor or blender. The cake is sweet, but not overly sweet, and it's got just the right amount of frosting. If you have overripe banana sitting around, don't waste it. Make this cake. Let me know how you like it in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.